Hello, everybody. Sorry for the late start.
Hello.
As you all know, Alina has to get up at like the middle of the night to be here. So, and since CJ isn't here, I didn't want to like just pop in without her because that would be weird. So,
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I took a while getting into a functional state tonight.
I don't blame you at all. I appreciate you being here, so I'm not talking to myself. I felt like I was going to look like a dork.
Yeah, no worries. I wanted to be here because I've been so sick and I haven't actually written much. So it's for me too, not just for you. But then when you said you were just on your own, I thought, oh, good reason, because now I'll be too ashamed to just go back to sleep. Because I was thinking it doesn't matter if it's a fever or whatever, I'll just wake up.
Right.
Oh god. What is this? Oh my god. Never mind, ignore me. I'm fine.
Well, hold on here. I'm opening the group sprints. We're gonna do some shorter sprints tonight because it's getting to the end and focus is getting a little harder to come by. So I think I'm gonna start the first. Do you want to start at 10 after or 15, Alina?
15, please.
Okay, yep. Okay, and we'll do a 15-minute. And I'll share this in a second, guys, so everybody can be on board. So I'm at 40,155.
I'm of 51. I want 51,591, 92 something.
You were trying for 100 for the month?
Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm thinking maybe I can reach 70 or 75K. So my goal would be to finish the second novella, which would be great. I'm like 14,000 words into that one, and I finally figured. I mean, I was talking to my boyfriend about what I was trying to do with the world, and he gave me some suggestions, and I implemented those. And then I spent a while trying to figure out how this huge ship that I need was going to look like. And I figured that out as well. So now I can actually write. But the thing is, I need about 20,000 more words.
Yeah.
So 20K to finish this. And if I get that written by the end of Nano, I'm like, perfect. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and my first novella for Nano, I read through it and sent it to my editor. So she got it today. So hopefully, if she's not super overworked, I'll have it out in early December, which it will be a bit of a challenge, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully she can make it. So that at this point, it all depends on her, and usually she's pretty fast. Yeah, Jasmine finished like a day before me. I was so proud of her.
That's awesome.
I mean, she won a day before me. I think she was going to try and finish the book, and I'm assuming she finished that too, which is super great, Jasmine. Like, congratulations, man. You're awesome.
Yeah, things have been very slow for me for like the last several days. So.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I'm not
obvious reasons.
Right, I'm not like screwed or anything, but it's not ideal.
It's okay because we have the live stream today and the one tomorrow, and we can both make up for lost time.
Right, hopefully. That's what I was kind of counting on when I was dicking around not doing what I should today.
Oh, honestly, it made me feel better because I was just having a hard time getting started this morning. Because I was super tired, and then I had to go to a doctor's appointment with my boyfriend, and The appointment was for 3:30. We got there at 3:15, and I think he went in at 20 minutes to 5. So
oh my
it was
God.
over 1 hour delay. Yeah. There were reasons for that. I mean, they are in a huge hospital, and if there are emergencies from the hospital, they have to take care of that first. But it still was like, I was there in the chair just praying I don't get sicker so that I can get us home. So yeah, my writing wasn't going to happen much today anyway. And yesterday I just stayed in bed. So yeah, no.
Yeah, we were like hopping between family gatherings yesterday and stuff, so I didn't get much done.
It was the holiday. I mean, that was to be expected.
Yeah.
So did you have a nice time, at least?
I did. I ate lots of food I didn't pay for, which is about what I wanted. Yeah.
It's always great.
Yeah, so that was kind of... I ate like 4 different pies. That was awesome.
Oh God. Oh God, that sounds so good.
Yeah, and I don't like actual traditional pies. The only traditional pie I like is cherry, and the cherry pie I had was nasty. But I had like a chocolate silk pie and a strawberry cream pie. It wasn't even like, yeah, it was like ridiculous stuff nobody should ever eat ever. Oh God, it was so good.
No, everyone should eat. Those sound amazing. God damn. Wow.
And then I took home leftovers and didn't bring any pie. I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
Yeah, no, that's not good. Like, you can't do that. You just... No,
and my parents had this other weird, like, fluff stuff that's got, like, marshmallows, I don't know, like, whipped cream or something, and it's called, like, a millionaire salad or some shit. I don't know. But it's delicious, and I shouldn't take any of that either. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know who I thought I was. Like, I love sugar. Why didn't I? Yeah, no, that's not going to work anyway.
No, the thing is, like, the problem with this cold, which annoyed me the most, was that I was finally back to eating perfectly healthy, and I did that for like 4 days, and then I got sick, and I can't do that when I'm sick because I take a lot of medicine, and I kind of need to eat some carbs so that my stomach doesn't go completely haywire, and that was so disappointing. But I tried to keep it to a minimum, so at least that. I mean, I didn't go completely overboard, but yeah, I ate some biscuits, the chocolate-filled ones, so yeah. Great. Well, that's cookies for you, right? Right? Those are cookies in American English.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I've super gone on the American English side for most things because I was learning like British English, proper British English in school, but then all the movies and everything and working in the business world switched me to that side. But when it comes to biscuits, I call them the British way because they're biscuits in Romanian too.
Oh,
just spelled the same way, exactly the same way, so that makes sense.
Yeah, that's hard to transition.
Oh.
Hey, let the writing begin.
Oh, it's spilling us now. I can't believe that. No, I think it was a glitch before because now I don't even have to be on that tab for it to tell me.
Why did it do 40 seconds? Why is this thing a douche? What a bunch of douchebaggery. It was a minute. You know what it was? It was because it did that thing where I'm going to set it for a minute in the future and have it do for 10 minutes. Or I'll do 14 minutes. Whatever. Nobody wrote yet anyway. Whatever.
Yeah, no, you can't do it 15 because nobody got a chance to write anyway. So
I hit 14, so we're doing 14. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I'm a giant douche.
No, you're not.
I did put 15 minutes in, and then it did that thing where it said that it wasn't set for the future.
Yeah.
And it cleared everything, and I didn't notice it.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. I did that too, so.
All right, well, actually, right now.
Let's just do this thing.
Oh my God, don't lag. Oh
That's
no,
lagging.
I can't do this. My Word.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Maybe you should get Scrivener.
I don't like Scrivener.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want it, but I'm going to try it anyway because it's like $20 after you win Nano. And everybody says it's so great. But I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know either.
I'm going to try and download the trial and see how it goes because I have a system with Word and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
It takes over 15 seconds for my strokes to register.
Oh, wow. Can you like close Word and open it again?
That might be my answer. Sorry, guys. I hope you're all writing and ignoring the fact that I'm having problems. I'm over this.
Oh. Bless you.
Thank you. I'm concerned that it's the Nano website doing it.
If it is, you can just close the Nano site, and I can keep the time and tell you when it's done.
Yeah, I turned off some extensions that seem to have helped. All right, well, we'll see if I can make it function. Okay. It's just it was way too long. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, it's better now. uploaded anywhere. I can't get it.
No, I mean, if you could just type here and then save it over there later after this one.
No, I don't think that's gonna help. I think that's, yeah. No, I'll be fine.
All right,
I appreciate it.
no problem.
Thank you, Travis.
I am going to mute myself for a second and just go dark. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I should have restarted my computer earlier, guys, but so I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so dumb.
Okay, done. Is your computer still giving you super ugly trouble?
Yeah. I don't know what the deal is. In days, and that's probably my problem.
Oh, that might be it then.
But like, I don't know what happens if I restart my computer like 3 times to make a whole new stream.
I'm not sure.
Not either.
It's possible.
I think I'll be able to restart this one because this one is 30 minutes in.
Yeah. Can you like? I'm not sure.
Yeah, and
I mean, if you don't, okay, time's up.
Yeah.
I was thinking if you don't shut the live stream, I mean, you leave it live and just restart, it might work, but it's not a guarantee. On the other hand,
the other thing is that might damage something on my computer because I'm forcing it to restart.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, if it's still giving you trouble like that, maybe it's just worth taking the risk that you have to restart the stream than just having a tough time of it for like another hour.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't. Travis, can I try that? I'm having a change of heart. Travis was going to hook up his iPad on his keyboard.
Okay.
But the biggest problem there is going to be that I'm going to have 2 keyboards I'm going to have to use. Like, I'm going to have to use a separate keyboard for writing.
Faster, but lag.
Yeah, but that might work.
Yeah, so all you gotta do is.
The problem is I'm going to have 2 different keyboards.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be pain.
Yeah, that was the problem. But.
Well, if you use the iPad for writing and you just use this computer for the stream, I can set up the word sprint so you can limit high. You can limit your usage of the second keyboard.
Oh.
Thank you, Travis.
You're welcome.
So I'll set another sprint in like 15 minutes. So to start at a 1:45.
Yeah, I have to do better than 113 freaking words.
You did great considering how many issues you had. I did like 310, so.
It's just like you can't even figure out where you screwed up to go back and fix it. And like when you do that, like when you automatically do that with your fingers, you're already backspacing by that point.
Yeah, I know.
So you have to go backspace. Like, oh.
It is annoying. So everybody says they'll wait for you if you need it. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so the problem with this is that it won't let me paste the link in the chat.
Why not?
Because I'm not. I mean, it's your live stream, and I might be spamming, so I'll just Send it to you through Facebook, and if you can paste it, that would be great.
Yeah.
It's an anti-spam thing, I think. It's annoying, but there we go. And Crystal, thank you so much for picking up my book. That I really appreciate that. I hope you enjoy it. I really do, because otherwise you'll hate me forever if you don't like it.
Come on. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Are you freaking kidding me?
What's up? Alina is a spammer.
Yay. I'm a spammer. I should be very ashamed. Oh, wow.
We can't get you to stop. We've had 3 interventions.
Oh, God.
So CJ said she might join in the chat when
wow.
if she gets back in time, but she's they had like a family reunion tonight. So
yeah, I know, it's totally understandable. Oh my God, I'm doing even better. I'm in top 25 now. Yay!
Look at you go.
Oh my God, this is so surreal. I'm guessing that this happens during the night, and most times I miss it because I'm sleeping while my ranks are at their highest. But no, actually, this is a particularly good release. I mean, I've never done just so well that I remember, I don't think.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm so happy. It just took a dozen releases to get here, but yeah.
Hey, you do what you gotta do. Sometimes it takes longer.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with how things turned out. And this one is funny because it's a book I've worked on for like close to 4 years. I started it, then stopped, and then continued, and then stopped, and I finally finished it this year. And I completed it pretty early on, I think around April or May. I can check. And then I took my time with the editing and everything, and it's finally here, and it feels like it's been for freaking ever, like forever. There are people who saw the first chapters of this like 3.5 years ago. So,
oh wow,
it's been a long wait, man. Oh no, wait! I finished drafting this in February this year, and then I read through it a couple of times and then sent it to my editor. But I guess that makes sense because working on and off on a thing for so long, you need to go through it and make sure it's consistent.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Plus, my style has changed because, you know, you write more, you improve, things like that.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you improve, I should say. Because, you know, it might not go so smoothly. Well, yeah. Oh, God damn it. So, yeah, if I keep going dark at unusual moments and my camera goes off, it's because I have to blow my nose, obviously, because why would I breathe like a normal person when I could not breathe like a normal person? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I haven't actually taken my allergy meds in 2 days. I'm pretty surprised I'm not worse off than I am.
Oh, wow.
That's a thing.
Yeah, it is.
I should probably take this now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, you know, might help.
Yeah, why don't I do that? Although that might also result in me suddenly having need to
Oh, shit.
blow my
Oh.
for 10 minutes.
I think you're getting a bit of lag in the stream.
Everybody's saying bless you.
Sorry. Yeah. I didn't have time to just kill the meat, so I will be looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Deer by the end of this stream, and I'm really sorry, but maybe I should take another med pill, cold medicine, something, because it's been a while.
Yeah, because you were like asleep and stuff.
That's being nice.
What with it being nighttime and all?
Yeah, no, I couldn't like manage to sleep very well because of my stuffed nose.
Yeah.
And by the time the medicine kicked in,
it was time to get up.
Yeah, no, it was about 1:30, so I was like, oh, I can now get into the sleeping thing, and then an hour goes by like
just
that.
Just in time to get up.
Yeah. So that sucked. And the reason why my nose isn't redder is because I have concealer on it, obviously. I mean, I look like death even with some makeup on. It's brilliant. But what the hell, like, if I'd let a cold stop me from streaming and whatever, then I'd be pretty bummed for the rest of the winter, so.
Yeah, that would kind of shut you out for a while.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, like, I did get my flu shot, but that's only a flu shot. It protects you from some flus, not all. And colds are fair game.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And I have to clean my glasses. This is the part that annoys me most about sneezing and whatever. That my glasses get dirty faster.
Yeah.
And that freaking sucks. What the hell, man? The dog's sleeping though. He's just collapsed and he doesn't care anymore.
Oh, I'm starting to feel like your dog.
Yeah, me
I
too.
need to stop yawning. I'm gonna make everyone else yawn. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's what gives spice to the live stream. The yawning and me sneezing.
Right. This is. If you came here for professionalism, you must be lost.
I should keep it quiet. Everybody's sleeping. I mean, it's only 20 minutes to 4 in the morning.
Right?
Yeah, Trina, that's exactly the reason why he's not flanking around, is because he's passed out. He tried when I woke up and went to get my hot chocolate. He came with me to drink some water, and I thought he'd follow me around in the house until I started writing, but no. He drank his water and went to sleep. Just, okay. The thing is, if I sneeze, he comes to check on me. So he wasn't sleeping very well either.
That's funny.
Yeah, I sneezed and he's like, what's going on? What's going on? Ah, you're fine. Okay, fine.
I drank a Monster at like 1:30 in the morning last night.
Oh.
So like,
That's
I
not
didn't
good.
go to. Yeah, so I didn't go to bed until, I don't know, almost 3. And then, well, I went to bed at like 2 something, and then I didn't go to sleep till almost 3.
Wow.
And then I got up at like 10, and I took a nap. And I think the nap was a worse decision than not napping would have been.
Can be.
Yeah, it was one of those times.
But yeah, it's debatable because it might feel like the nap did more damage than not. But then if you didn't take the nap, you might be a zombie anyway, so.
Right.
Just don't worry about it much.
Yeah, I feel like I just keep yawning.
Oh God. So,
Ugh.
how long do you think your story will be? Do you think it will be a lot longer than 50K, or where are you?
I suspect it's probably going to be like 65.
Okay.
But I'm not 100%. Like, I'm really bad at that because I don't ever know what's happening next even. So trying to figure out like where it's going, but I'm not close enough to what I need to be close to for it to be close.
Okay.
And I'm at 40,200. So
yeah, another 25K. So
right. So 10,000 seems real small for that to be done.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So, but yeah, I mean, it could have just as easily been a 20,000 word story. So I'd rather have it be on the long side.
True enough. Like, I was thinking, I mean, at first I was afraid that maybe my novellas will be super short and I'll be like done in 40K. But then the first one was over 35,000 words.
Right.
And I was like, no, that's not going to happen. I was actually worried about the Christmas novella being short because I had a plan, but it could have been done way faster than that. But it wouldn't have left enough room to develop the characters and whatever. But I didn't know that from the exact starting point. And after that, I was like, the sci-fi novella will be at least 35,000. That's a given because I knew what I was going to write into it. So we're good. Let's write.
All right. I'm actually going to go turn my camera and my mic off for a second and blow my nose. So it's my turn.
Okay.
Oh. Now I keep trying to type on my computer, but that's not where I'm typing. I'll be okay in a minute here.
I'm sorry you have such a strange setup.
It's weird, but I'll make it. Sorry.
It's no problem.
I don't know if I can even. Jesus. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Oh.
I may or may not have screwed up the time.
Yeah, you put it on 20, it's fine.
I'm sorry, I only realized it now.
No, I noticed it earlier.
I didn't, and I was like, why isn't this over yet? Sorry. It's more like muscle memory. So
yeah,
I will do better next time. Oh God.
it
Idiot.
happens. No big deal.
Idiot.
This keyboard requires a lot more pounding than mine does. So
Yeah,
I'm typing a third of every word.
Okay. That's not helpful. The thing is, like, I had a keyboard, which I loved a lot, and then I spilled coffee on it. And I was panicking about needing a new keyboard. And then I remembered I had this old Microsoft one, which is an ergonomical one.
Yeah.
And I started using it again, and I think I love it. It's quite good for the wrist. Yeah. And I was trying to remember why the hell I wasn't using it. And then I remembered I didn't have a monitor back then. I only had the laptop. And this keyboard is pretty big. And
Yeah.
my desk is pretty narrow. So that's why, because they didn't fit on my desk. But now they fit, so. I guess I'm finally using it after paying a shit ton of money for it.
Yeah, Travis just types harder than I. It doesn't matter to him at all, but I don't type hard.
I think I adapt to the keyboard. I mean, if you had a keyboard like his, you'd type harder.
I specifically buy keyboards that I don't have to type as hard on because of that.
Yeah.
And
currently time is... Oh,
and then I had to stop in the middle and have him figure out how to find out how many words I wrote because we were under the impression that it might not have a word count on it.
Oh.
But we found it.
Oh, that's good. Makes things easier.
Yeah.
Oh, 541. That's not bad for how poorly I am.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I got like 360, which is not what I'd like.
But it's still pretty good, considering how much trouble you're dealing with.
Yeah.
And Trinda got 100 words, so nice going, Trinda.
Mm-hmm.
Because she writes them by hand.
I know. I'd never catch up ever if I wrote by hand. So
I will create another one, and this time it will be 50 minutes. 15. 15.
Yeah, not 50.
No.
That's just asking for trouble.
Oh, God, yes. Do you know what worked really great this week, but then I got sick and I couldn't try it again? Let me just give you the link for the live chat. It was scheduling like 15 or 20 minutes every hour. And having 40 minutes in between to do other things. And when you do it throughout the day, that worked. But
yeah. Come on, stop being an asshole.
Who's being an asshole?
My computer. Like, it doesn't want to highlight things to copy and paste either.
Oh, Jasmine says she's edited 2 pages, which is pretty freaking cool. Editing takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
So while we're chatting here, let me do what I always do, because apparently I'm obsessed, and check my Amazon reports again, because why not? Okay. Hasn't changed much. Oh, actually it did. Have more pages. Have more pages read.
Hey.
Because this is in Kindle Unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
And those tend to go up. Well, I'm doing okay. I'm happy with this. I'm really happy with this. If only I made that much money every day.
Right.
Because, Amazon credits you for the pre-orders on release day.
Right.
So you get all that money at once. Plus whatever you sell on the day, so.
Right, so it looks like you did like way more than you do on a day usually because you got all that back.
Obviously. And this was my most successful pre-order campaign ever. So those free samples really do help, I think. So yeah, it would be nice if I made so much money every day.
Now CJ's messaging me. I'm gonna shoot her.
Okay.
I sent her a message that said I'm in hell and I'm going to die.
Oh,
and then she says, "How are you now?" I'm still in hell.
Well, maybe she assumed you crawled your way out of hell by now.
Because here's the next problem, is that I don't know how to highlight anything on an iPad. So I can't figure out what I write in the next sprint without doing, like, I have to actively do the math for it. And hopefully not forget how many words I have this time.
Well, you can tell me how many words you have now, and I'll do the math for you, because I do the math for me anyway.
Well, I mean, it's just everything is a pain in the ass. Everything's extra steps. That's my only problem. I just want the damn thing to work. I don't understand why my computer's being a douchebag.
Because technology?
Yeah, I suppose.
It doesn't need a reason to treat you like crap.
It's driving me crazy. It's like, and it's so frustrating because it's like I have this exact way I do everything, and the moment I can't do it the way I do it, like I just like want to cry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know how that feels.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about it though. I mean, I don't like. What do you do about that? I don't know.
You have a good cry and then go on.
That might be where this goes.
You let the frustration out and then you feel better, right? That's how I deal with it.
Yeah, I'd rather not like make this my cry stream.
It's
I'd have to rename it.
You can go dark while you cry, you know. Just let the sound on. Just let the sound on so we can hear the sobbing and feel like crap.
What is going on in this stream? All I see is people typing and somebody sounds like they're weeping.
Because that would be the most professional stream ever.
Yes. Yes, we're keeping that bar high.
Okay. Thank you for watching us, guys. I mean,
right?
I really appreciate it.
Right, especially when I'm over here just being pissed off.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like sitting here being mad.
And we're generally insane, so there's that.
Yeah, that's true. Although I'm a little less weird this week, but
I'm high on cold medicine, so
yeah. The cold medicine. Yeah, the allergy medicine I took has Sudafed in it, so it should be an upper, but it is not doing that.
Give it 5 more minutes.
Oh, I wish. I wish it would work. I don't feel as stuffy, so that part worked, but I wish the upper part would upper.
Yeah. I totally get that.
Like, I'm not going to take it for that reason, but when I take it, I should at least get the one benefit out of it that you get.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
It's rotten.
Oh, how nice. Thank you, Travis, for tweeting our stream, so now I can retweet it and not bother to write a new tweet.
Find someone else's tweet and eliminate all the work.
Oh, yeah. I'm awful. I'm sorry.
No, that's great.
No, the thing is that I've forgotten that I was supposed to also tweet it. I only shared it on Facebook. So now that I've seen it in the notifications, I was like, oh, yeah, I was supposed to do that. Yay. Idiot. Alina is idiot. Ah, goddamn.
Oh, I hope I can type better this time around. Maybe I'm getting used to the damn keyboard.
It will be better than last time, and the next time will be even better, and it will be fine. Because, you know.
Keyboard shape fine, and like the backspace plate like slightly shorter than mine, and things like it's that little stuff that doesn't look like a big deal until your fingers start going, and then they're like, yeah, this isn't how this works.
Yeah. I know, because I was at Mike's today. We were ordering stuff. I mean, I was ordering my lights and lapel mic, and I was getting his Christmas and our anniversary present. And, you know, we chose it together because it's something that he wanted and I didn't want to get it wrong. So
Right.
I was at his place on his computer typing on his keyboard, which is exactly like my old keyboard, by the way. But it felt so weird and I couldn't get one word right. Like, I just couldn't get one word right, which was freaking
it's like your fingers are just like, this is not what I've been trained for.
Yeah, they're just going in the wrong place. Because this one is separated, like it has keys for the right hand and keys for the left hand, which is really great because it forces me to type correctly and it goes faster. But on the other hand, when I switch to a different one, I'm like, oh, what is this? Why? What do you want from me? Like, this is not how it should be.
Yeah, and I can't hunt and peck. I can't do that at all. I have to position my hands on the keyboard and type. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
Let the writing begin.
Let it just begin.
I wish that's how it worked.
Yeah, well, as opposed to just staring at your screen and wondering what the hell you're doing.
Start.
Yeah. Sometimes it works.
Yeah,
like
I need like Harry Potter writing. That's what I need. Flick and swish, and this shit should write itself.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Yeah, I vote yes.
Cool, get going. It works like that sometimes. Not always.
Usually when I start it does.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You're pounding on that.
It doesn't work otherwise.
Wow.
Like, I genuinely have to beat on some of the keys to get them to work. And it's auto-correcting thing when I miss letters. And so it's just like making up words.
Okay. Well, think of it this way. You're writing and also getting arm.
A finger workout?
And finger workout. I think it's for your arms too, like the way you're pounding. You're just building muscle. You're definitely
probably.
building.
Oh. What the fuck? It just doesn't work. I don't understand. This might be worse.
If it makes you feel any better, my brain is so mush. I'm probably having the same output as you without having any trouble with anything.
But now my fingers hurt.
I'm sorry.
I don't.
And I think you're also frozen. which is just lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back. I said you're back. You're frozen there for a bit.
Oh, did I freeze again? Good Lord.
It's the best dream ever.
I know, this is...
You know what? Tomorrow, when everything works fine, you'll be like on cloud 9, so don't worry about it.
Right. Well, and like, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to wake up in the morning and this live stream is going to be on the trending things on YouTube because everyone's going to be so excited about how wonderfully it went. It's going to be marked as the height of YouTube streaming.
Yeah. And people will be like, did you have a bad time connecting with your family at Thanksgiving? Watch this stream. It will make you feel better.
Right? This is like the image of perfection.
Yep. And just look at them type at great speed.
Right? Listen to Sarah say swear words at electronics. Sometimes while freezing in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's great because you're like, I mean, it would be great if you froze just in the middle of a fuck. So that would be like automatic censorship.
Right? Right? YouTube would be putting out statements that they didn't do that.
It would be
It was
great.
coincidental.
Yep. We didn't try to censor
YouTube
these
doesn't
crazy
care about
people.
this channel.
Of course they care. They cared enough to, you know, ban you from streaming for a while.
Right? Right? I got shit listed.
That was so stupid.
Yeah. It's also teeny tiny. I wonder if I can. Oh, that works. I can do that. Oh. Ridiculous. Okay.
Okay, let's see how we did. Oh, poorly, I think.
Ha. It was more than nothing.
313. Yep, exactly. It was more than nothing.
I had 220.
You're doing great considering the struggles and the figure.
Yeah, it's the. I had a problem a little while ago where I had to move, like I had to go hit enter in the middle of a sentence to move it down. And the iPad, I have a problem where for some reason touchscreen electronics don't recognize me about 30% of the time. I could not get the iPad to notice I was touching it. Like I'm hitting it over and over again, and it's just like, nah.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, and I don't know I don't know why that's a problem for me. It's like I'm broken.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's always been a problem I've had though. I don't know what it is, but that's why I don't use Apple at all. Is partly because I can't, like, iPods and iPads and stuff like that work. They're less usable to me than
yeah, makes
like
sense
Android.
to avoid them.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm just special.
Or they are special.
Yeah.
I'd blame it on them if I could. So
Right?
fuck this shit. It's not your fault. It's their fault with their stupid electronics.
Right?
Plus, I feel like
it's really weird though, because you look like a moron. Like I'm poking at this thing, and everybody else on the planet touches it, and it works just fine. But I'm touching it, and it's just like, I don't know what's happening.
God. Yeah, that's not helping. I also have problems in winter. Even if I took my gloves off, because my fingers would be so cold that the phone wouldn't register anything. Like I was
so my boobs inside a dress can push things on an iPad. My finger cannot.
And you should start using your boobs.
Apparently, I need to start touching things with my boobs on all the touch screens.
Yeah, see? Because I mean, if you can get to be, good enough for that, you can just do it all with your boobs. And I think a video on how you do stuff with your boobs on your iPad would be really popular. So
it probably would go over well. The internet is a fairly big fan of boobs.
I think so.
It seems to be.
Oh God. Oh, the chat is so lively. Thank you, lovely people. I love when that happens. Oh, Trinda got about 200. Wow. Nice.
I'm already outside of that chat, sprint. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Carissa keeps talking to me, and it's making me angry because I can't type to her because I have a keyboard behind a tablet behind the keyboard.
I'm sorry?
And she keeps messaging me and asking me questions, and I can't answer them, so they're just popping up, and I keep having to move the tablet to answer her questions.
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
But because she's not here, she has no idea how big of a deal that is for her to just message me. It shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, it shouldn't, but...
Like, it just happens to be really frustrating right now.
Then it's, yeah. I mean, on top of everything else, I imagine that's not fun. God damn.
All right, so we're going to wrap after this one then?
Yeah, we'll do this last print and then we wrap up so that you can do all those great things like restart your computer.
Right, and I figured you might want to try to sleep some.
Yeah, I will sleep afterwards. I don't think I'll have problems going back to sleep this time because by the time we're finished, my cold medicine will kick in.
Yeah, so then at least you'll be on the other side of that cold medicine hump.
And the thing is, like, if I'm working during the day and take cold medicine, it will make me super sleepy, like I need to sleep sleepy.
Yeah.
But now, in the middle of the night, it's not working, and earlier in the evening, it didn't work, although I took a double dose of little babies. Yeah. Because reasons. Yes.
So are you getting better?
I am. I mean, yesterday I couldn't get out of the bed at all.
Oh, okay.
I just spent the day in bed. I couldn't.
So you're on your way to being well rather than on your way to getting worse?
Yeah, no, it's good. I've been good in taking pills early on, and I learned from last time. I got this weird bug in like April. Everyone got it. And my throat was kind of sore, but I ignored it. And then overnight, it got to a point where I couldn't sleep for 2 nights in a row. And I was on 2 different kind of throat pills and pretty much watching time go by until I could take the next pill because I was in so much pain. And I was trying all these remedies, like tea with lots of honey, and there's this recipe of egg mixed with hot milk and honey, and then you drink that and it's good. And they all worked for like 15 minutes each.
Yeah.
And then it started to hurt. And I was like, it was so bad I couldn't even pass out when I was too tired. So this time I did it early on and took stuff for the throat, and now I'm on the mend, hopefully. I'm not being stupid anymore. But I think this is sort of a bug. I don't think it's viral. I don't think, because otherwise the vaccine would have kicked in sooner and it wouldn't have gotten this bad. But I'm thinking that helped in a way, because I usually take 2 to 3 days to feel better, and now I am feeling better after a day and a half. So I have no clue.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a flu shot since I stopped working at a nursing home. So
I got it this year because, like I said, this spring it was really bad, and then last winter my boyfriend got a really nasty flu, and he was in bed for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we decided that this year we'll take all the help we can.
Yeah, I'm terrified of needles.
Oh yeah, that's a reason not to take a flu shot.
Yeah, so I opt out when I can.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. But the thing is, we don't go out every day. We both work from home. So I think our tolerance level is lower and we get sick faster when we're exposed to large groups. Because we don't build the immunity to it. So we kind of need it, because otherwise it gets bad. It gets bad, and nobody has time to be sick. Like I swore up a storm today because the last thing I needed on a release day was to be sick.
Right.
No. I mean, like, it worked out. I did most of the things I was supposed to, but yeah, I could have done without the cold, to be honest. But oh well. I will definitely remember this release day, like with my cold and waiting for an hour and a half for a doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
And this stream, it will go down in history as the best release ever.
Right.
Yeah, because then a week passes and you laugh at it.
Right. But like right now, it's so irritating.
Yeah, exactly. It freaking is.
And here's the thing, like, I'd love to kick something, but I'd break my toe with the way my evening's going, so.
Oh, goddamn, yeah, like.
Yeah, I can't chance it.
I have, like, it's better now, but I had this huge freaking bruise on my leg. I don't know how I got it. It was on 3 different sides of my leg and down my foot. Yeah, I think it is from when I thought it was a good idea to put my leg up and try to stop my dog from running wild and barking in the park. But the thing is, like, okay, I get the main bump and the main bruise, but why is it on the other side of the leg as well and down the foot? Because it's not like the dog wrapped up around my foot or something.
It must have been the way the blood under the skin like moved.
Yeah, I think so. But the thing is, like, I don't remember it hurting that bad.
Yeah, I've had that a number of times. where my bruise does not match the amount of pain. Like, I have a bruise up here that's like, it's dark. It looks like somebody punched me. It's fairly small, but it's really dark, and I have no recollection of where it came from. And when I touch it, it's really tender.
So mine was like, wait, like this big.
Oh my
on
God.
The side of my foot, and big and black and swollen. It's like, what the how did this happen?
If it was something else that you did, you think you would remember if it would hurt like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I have to, I mean, I know I get bruised super easily. Easily. Like, I can walk around the house and bump into something, and that will get me a bruise. And I always have these mysterious bruises popping up, and I don't know how I hit myself because it wasn't that bad, but I bruised fast. But this was like super extreme, and I was like, what the hell, man? And
right, like you'd know if it was normal for you.
Yeah. I mean, this was like super swollen, and it hurt, and I was like, really? I don't remember it hurting this much. I really don't. It should have hurt
usually
more.
When you get an injury, you're like aware it's going to be a bruise.
Yeah, exactly. But that time I didn't even think about it. Or maybe I was just so pissed because, I mean, they're dogs. They bark at each other. That's fine. This one was in the doggy park. And when they're in an enclosed space and other males go by, they tend to get super territorial. All dogs do this. Okay, fine. I tried to control mine. And he was running free. He didn't have a leash on because he was in the doggy park. The other dude, he had his dog on a leash, and he didn't think for a second to just pull him away.
Yeah.
Because he was just rolling by. No, he was just sitting there and letting his dog bark. And I was like, why am I even trying? Why? I mean, it's not like the dog will jump out of the park to buy that dog, because he knows he's not supposed to do that, and I should just relax and be zen and let him bark. The problem with that is when Ares barks, people 10 blocks away can hear him.
Yeah.
But what do I care? So yeah, that didn't go down well. But
after a minute.
I ordered, by the way, I ordered a Christmas present for my dog as well.
Oh.
And it might even arrive before Christmas. Because I got it, I don't know if you know Victoria Stilwell. She's from the UK, but she moved to the States a long time ago. And she has this positive dog training approach.
Yeah, I have a friend who does that.
And she has this store, and she has a special harness that's a no pull harness. It plays with the center of gravity and whatever, and I ordered that, and it has a double-ended leash that goes with it, and I got myself a t-shirt.
Oh.
Because I just wanted to make the $50 mark so I can get a bigger discount for Black Friday. And it takes up to 24 business days for it to get to Romania.
Oh, wow.
And the problem with that is that it doesn't go to the regular post office. It goes to the special post office that's open 2 days a week for everything that comes from outside the EU. So that should be fun. And can you freaking write for me, you stupid voice?
Yeah, I know. He talks like it's so freaking easy.
Yeah, and he's so upbeat and annoying.
Yeah, I don't know who he thinks he is.
Yeah, who are you to tell me I should start writing and it should just flow easily?
Right?
You do realize
all he has to do is tell us to write. He doesn't ever write.
Yeah, exactly. Also, we're renting about the recording.
Right?
I love this trip. If I say anything inappropriate, I blame it all on the cold medicine. Just so you know. Yeah, it's not my fault.
I find it hard to believe that I would find anything inappropriate personally, but you know, whatever.
But yeah, I know, but then there's the rest of the world to consider. So.
Yeah, they don't count.
True enough.
Everybody got opinions.
True. And I believe some opinions are stupid.
Yep.
Sometimes a lot of those opinions I believe to be stupid are mine. When thinking back, things I did.
Yeah. Why doesn't anything work?
Because that was the theme of tonight's stream.
Apparently.
I mean, my brain doesn't work. Your keyboard doesn't work.
And like I was trying to scroll in a web page and like it wouldn't scroll. I had to reload it. Just scroll. It's like your whole function.
Yeah, obviously. Things don't usually like to do what they're supposed to, apparently.
Yeah, not today.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, my stupid laptop, I've had this problem for almost a week now. If it goes into standby and then I wake it up, it no longer can connect to my Wi-Fi for reasons, and I have to restart it.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Then it works perfectly. And clearly it's not the Wi-Fi, because otherwise it wouldn't work after a restart. But
right.
It didn't used to do that until a week ago.
That's nice.
Okay. Might be the latest Windows update, I'm not sure. But it's frustrating as hell.
Yeah.
On the bright side, I have to restart my computer a lot, so I don't go without restarting it for 3 days and then everything freezes.
That's true. That's a difference there. I just roll with a different set of rules than everyone else.
I used to do that too. Plus, I go by the rule that it doesn't matter how many tabs you have open in.
Yeah, I have the same rule. That might be a damn lie, but I have that rule as well.
So I've got about 40 tabs in just one window, and I have
Oh my gosh.
And I have another one open, and that's just 5. So plus a window for the stream, and there's another window with a YouTube video that I'm watching from Isaac Arthur, but that's paused because I have to take notes on those.
Oh.
It's kind of heavy on the science of sci-fi, so.
Gotcha.
But it helps. God damn it.
What? Ooh.
Yay, time's up.
Oh. Mine apparently wasn't interested in telling me.
It's okay, mine was, so we're good. 321, way better than I expected.
I got 255, but it's still being a jackass. Like, all of a sudden in the middle of it, I write the word nothing, and it like corrects it to N space O space thing. What?
What is that?
I have no idea what that is.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired of the jackassery going on over here.
Yeah, I totally understand you.
But I wrote like 800 words or something. Yeah, 835 since I switched to the iPad. So.
And in total? Because you had the sprint before that, so it's more than that.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. Hold on. Let me go see what I've written today, because I didn't write anything else today. 9:48.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's see how I did. Just waiting for Nano to refresh. And it's taking it. Oh, 1,485. That's way better than I expected. No, honestly, I expected it to be far worse.
Well, here's the worst part. I actually kind of know where I'm going right now. So, like, if I had been able to type at my normal speed, I probably would have had like 500 and 600 numbers. So once I restart, I should be able to like throw some words down and be good.
So we both should do really great on the.
Yeah, that should give me an opportunity to. Yeah.
Because I'm happy where I am now. Like, I've set up everything in motion and it's going where it's supposed to go. And the big reveal for this chapter is done. So should be great tomorrow, provided that I keep improving and don't get sicker. That is
right.
But I don't think that will happen. Okay, let's see. Jasmine says she downloaded the Scrivener trial Well, let us know what you think, Jasmine.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, yeah, go ahead.
I have a problem when the programs that try to help me are always harder for me to deal with.
True.
But that's my problem with it.
From what I understand, once you get used to it, it's pretty cool to use.
Yeah.
And you kind of get addicted to it.
Yeah, I used to use a program called Storyview, which I don't even know if it exists anymore. And it was nice, but I spent a lot of time dicking around with all its functionality too, just playing with it.
Okay.
Which is great if you're not trying to write a book really fast.
Yeah, true. That's why I didn't even attempt to try Scrivener while I was drafting for NaNoWriMo. Yeah, because I made the mistake of trying to test out Dragon while I was doing the Lit to Follow draft, which was another speedy one, and that didn't turn out well at all. At all. So I'm not trying new stuff when I'm on a tight deadline anymore. But the thing is, the functions I understand and want to use in it are when you kind of have a clear picture of a chapter by chapter outline.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure I want Scrivener just for that, because I do that in Trello, and I was thinking maybe I should do a tutorial on that, on how I can use the Trello cards to plan.
I've never used that one either.
I've used Trello for just keeping track of ideas for blog posts or videos or stuff like that. And then I moved into adding character names or notes for projects where I was collaborating with other people. And then I realized I could do that just for planning and just for character profiles.
Right.
Because it kind of looks like a big corkboard with cards on it, if you wanted to. So, but the good part about Scrivener is that it has real-time saving. So whatever character you type, it's saved already.
Right.
But I was looking, Alexa Dunn had some videos on it, and she showed how to import a Word doc into Scrivener, and to me that was a lot of work, and a lot of stuff that you were supposed to do manually. And I need something that would export and import fast from Word, because Word I use for my editor to do the edits, because we use track changes. So
right.
Might be good just to work on it for the first draft. Because the other problem I have is that I use Word to format to create the ebooks.
Yeah, well, and that was one of the problems I had with Storyview, is that because it had this orphan-parent relationship thing, which worked really well, it would give you a chapter, and then you would orphan, or you could attach that to the sections, and they were all related.
Yep.
However, it just formatted that part however the hell it wanted to. So sometimes it would be indented, other times it wouldn't be indented. You couldn't decide if you wanted it that way or not. It just did it.
Oh, okay. No, from what I understand, you can set that in Scrivener. Just set your indents, set your font, set your font size, and so on. But then when you export, you have to reassign this format for every chapter when it's exported. If Alexa was doing it correctly, there might be a faster way. I'm not sure. But
yeah, well, in Storyview, the version I had of it was 2001 Storyview. So the opportunities to find more information on it were a little more limited at that point in the internet's history.
True. Oh, Trinda says she'd want a video about Trello. I'm going to make it, Trinda, because at first I thought those on-screen tutorials were just not that interesting, because when I created the Juto one about creating ebooks, it had 30 views, and then I forgot about it, and now when I checked it, it had something like 300 views, so people are finding it useful, so I'm going to do more of those. So, Jasmine wants it too. Sure, I'll do it. I can do it. I can just create an outline for a made-up novel, so you guys can see how I do it. The good thing with Trello is that you can share it with other people who are not necessarily next to you. And I use that with my friend Deme because we were planning and outlining a series we want to collaborate on. That's called The Clueless Detectives.
Yeah, you talked about that before.
Yeah, that one. So we needed character sheets and stuff like that we could both access. So we use that. So I think it would work. I mean, if you're like on a super tight budget and you don't want to invest in Scrivener at all, or you just don't mesh with the program, you can use Trello to have that overview and then just use Word or whatever word processing software you use.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Of course, if you're a pantser, that doesn't help at all because you don't need an outline. It might help for character sheets, like if you want a list of your character names and their descriptions and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I usually do that like my second pass on it. I usually do organize all that stuff. It's just that I write it before I organize it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah. I have this strange feeling like my nose is super itchy, but when I scratch it, it kind of hurts a bit because it's tender from all the nose blowing I did. So yeah, it's the weirdest feeling ever. You guys did great with the writing and the editing, by the way, from what I see. And yeah, we should probably
try to wrap up here so everybody can hit the respective perspective. I don't know words.
At this
just gonna use random words.
At this point in time, it's fine. Speaking of that,
decide I said whatever you thought would be really smart.
Yeah, I was trying to fill out the form before the doc appointment today, and I was just reading stuff out loud to Mike so he could answer and I could mark them on the form, and I just couldn't do words at all. I just couldn't freaking read from a sheet of paper.
Right?
No. And the more we waited, the drowsier I got, and oh my god, I felt so bad. I'm just going to go home and do the bare minimum for this release, like send out my newsletter, post on my blog, and then I'm going to sleep. And I finished everything by 9 p.m., which was great, and then I couldn't sleep because
the universe is messing with you.
I know, it was to be expected. I put to be expected, not expecting. What the heck? See? Words are tough. I just had my super stuffy nose, and yeah, I couldn't sleep because I couldn't breathe. So makes sense.
Well, we'll see you guys all tomorrow morning. For anyone who is
we will. And Jasmine says sleep is not needed. So Jasmine, we challenge you: don't sleep until tomorrow and come for the writing with us. And if you can do words, then you will be my new god. I will build your freaking statue and praise you and create a church for you.
Jasmine's also a few steps away from her 30s, so that's also a thing. I didn't sleep for from 13 to 25. So I was fine with that, but now I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, now I wasn't okay with that in my 30s, in my late 20s or early 20s either. So I'm weak. I admit it. I need sleep.
I'm really good at sleeping though. I've never messed that up ever. It's the waking up part I mess up.
True.
Oh, Jasmine's taking your challenge.
Yep. Okay, that's good because we need a new church on planet Earth. So the Church of Jasmine sounds awesome.
Right. We'll just take that one. That's worth a shot. But we'll see you guys all tomorrow morning, and hopefully there will be less problems and more writing and less me bitching over here at my things. So see you guys tomorrow morning, and good writing to everybody. It'll be
Bye,
on my channel
guys.
tomorrow morning, so we'll see you guys here.
Yeah, we'll see you here again, and have a good night in the meantime.
Yep.
Bye.
All right. Bye, everybody.